Welcome to another Pacbrake install video. Today we are installing a Pacbrake HP10472QM Quickie Mount wireless air spring control system, featuring the Quickie Mount bracket that makes this kit ultra easy to install. It also features one-touch air spring pressure control, military-grade solenoids, and an IP67 debris and water resistant controller. Please note that this install video is intended as a visual aid supplement to your printed install guide. You must read and complete all steps as printed in your printed install guide, as it is the only complete source of all safety information and warnings to keep you and your vehicle safe during the install. Let's begin by installing the crankcase mounted filter. Thread the included air filter into the threaded port in the front of the air compressor until hand tight. Do not over tighten, as the filter house will break. Next, we'll mount the compressor assembly. Find a suitable location on the vehicle frame to mount the single channel compressor assembly. Ensure there is adequate clearance so the kit will not interfere with surrounding components when installed. Mount the compressor assembly to the frame in the orientation as shown using two U-bolts. Do not mount assembly with controller connector facing upwards to prevent water ingress. Secure with supplied lock nuts and washers. Torque fasteners to 20 foot-pounds. Now we'll connect the wiring harness. Connect the wiring harness to the mounted compressor assembly as follows. Connect the 2-pin and 6-pin connectors on the harness to the matching connectors on the compressor assembly. Connect the 12-pin harness connector to the indicated socket on the controller. Ensure all connectors are fully latched and secure. The wiring harness assembly is a built-in sealed relay which must be secured to prevent damage over time. When all harness connectors are attached to the compressor assembly and controller, secure the relay in the nearby area that leaves the harness unstrained. Use the mounting holes provided in the bracket assembly to secure the relay. Attach the relays using the supplied bolts, washers, and nuts. Torque the bolt to 75 pounds. Now we route the wiring from the kit mounting location to the engine bay and battery. Allow adequate slack in wiring harness near connections to prevent vibrating components from straining wires. Secure harness away from moving parts or high heat sources with provided tie straps. Next, we connect the harness to the battery. Cut the harness to length as required for your install. Strip wire end of the 30 amp fuse holder, the end of the 10 AWG black wire. And strip the end of the 12 AWG red wire. Connect the 30 amp fuse holder to the 12 AWG red wire by crimping the yellow 10 to 12 AWG butt connectors to the wires. After crimping, apply heat to activate the heat shrink and seal the connection. Crimp one 10 to 12 AWG ring terminal to each of the remaining wire ends on the 12 AWG red wire and 10 AWG black wire. Connect the ring terminals to the respective battery terminals as labeled, red to positive, black to negative. Insert the provided air compressor fuse into the 30 amp fuse holder. Note, if the negative battery terminal is not accessible, an external chassis ground may be used provided it has a clean contact area. Now we'll connect the harness to the switched ignition power. Locate a source of 12-volt switched ignition power within the engine bay. This power source will only be powered when the key is in the on position. Refer to vehicle wiring schematics provided in your install manual. Use a multimeter or use a test lamp to identify an ignition power source. Once the ignition power source has been identified, ensure the ignition is off before proceeding. Crimp the T-tap connector to the 12-volt switched power line. Strip each end of the 15 amp fuse holder and the end of the 16 AWG red wire. Connect the 15 amp fuse holder to the 16 AWG red wire by crimping the blue 14 to 16 AWG butt connector to the wires. Apply heat after crimping to activate the heat shrink and seal the connection. Then insert the 10 amp fuse into the 15 amp fuse holder. Next we'll install the air lines. Connect the air line to the output air filter attached to the solenoid block on top of the air compressor assembly. Route the air line from the compressor assembly to the air springs. Connect the air line to the air springs as shown using the supplied 1/4 inch T-fitting to connect all lines. Please note, using scissors or wire cutters to cut the nylon airline will distort the line and cause the connection to leak. The airline must be cut off squarely with the nylon hose cutter or a sharp utility knife. Use the supplied tie straps to secure all airlines away from heat sources and moving components. Congratulations on installing your HP 10472QM Quickie Mount Wireless Air Springs Control Kit. All you need now is the controller app. Download the Wireless Air Spring Controls app on Google Play, the App Store, or visit pacbrake.com/wireless to download the latest version. Once the install has been completed, the system is ready to be paired with your mobile device. Note that your phone, whether Android or iPhone, will be connected to your wireless control kit via Bluetooth, and therefore does not require cell phone service to work. So there's no need to worry about this when working in remote locations. For instructions on connecting your controller to your phone via Bluetooth, please follow the instructions included in your install manual. Congrats again on the purchase and successful installation of the Pacbrake 10472QM Quickie Mount Wireless Air Suspension Spring Control Kit. To learn more, please visit www.pacbrake.com. That's PACBRAKE.com.